Connecting. Oh. Well, this is going to be rough. Troll Slayer. But this is good practice, though. 2 blitzers, a runner, and then the 6 blockers.
Damn it! This chat scrolled up. Now I pressed the wrong button. Ugh. There we go. How do I unban?
You suck, Ivy. You unban on the dashboard somewhere.
Ugh, the dashboard.
Hey, it's Delaneish. Fuck you, Delaneish. Cat updates. Well, here's the thing. I have like a pet carrier. Actually, it's from my parents brought it down. It's for our old cats when I lived at home. And it's fine. And I've had it in like the apartment for the last few days, just before we went, so Thursday could like sniff it and get to know it. And like, it's also important to know when I got Thursday, she's like, I'm used to like our old cat that we had when I lived at home, and other cats you can just pick them up and pet them. Thursday did not like that, so I haven't tried to pick her up much. And on like, let's see, we left on Saturday, so last Saturday I was getting ready to go, and I picked her up, and I realized that she's fine with me picking her up now. So I promptly her like being, okay, I'm okay with this. I put her in the pet carrier, and well, she did not enjoy that. And in fact, she did a lot of meowing at me and tried to get out, which made me feel bad. I should hang on. What do I want? I want this because this works.
I don't actually see it in the dashboard.
Well, once we like got outside, she well, you need to find it.
I do. I'm gonna search for the.
Once we got outside, she went from being like really annoyed that she was stuck to, I think, more afraid of what the fuck was going on. So that kind of helped out, I guess. Like, but okay.
There we go.
Okay, this will have to do. I'm gonna surf this Troll Slayer, by the way, in case anyone was wondering.
Seems like a plan.
Yeah, but once I got her home, she
The Troll Slayer.
no, my cat. She was more, well, she hid under the bed for quite a while.
How do you know the cat isn't a Troll Slayer?
Well, yeah, that's true. I don't know, but I suspect.
You don't know, no?
Yes. Oh, I waited too long. I shouldn't have waited that long. That was stupid. That was like old school Blood Bowl. I shouldn't have done that. Oh, and I shouldn't have followed up. Stupid. Yeah. I don't care about that. Okay, now. No, don't. What? Oh, wow. What the fuck just... Holy sh... Okay. See, this is why practice is good. Because I didn't, like... It didn't let me do the... I should have pressed end event. So it would have bitten my thrall. What happened instead was that my vampire... decided not to... Well, he ran off, basically.
This is going to be very, very bad.
Well, we'll see. Like, yeah, well, yes, it's going to be pretty bad. But he did use his blitz already, so he's not going to make it through here.
Well,
like,
rather, that didn't suck.
This thrall was here. But yeah, that's the kind of stuff I have to remember. And, oh, he's already out of... time, kind of. So
it did happen when you played the Marathon Vamps.
Okay, so that's good. That's really good. Okay, so this is working out better. I'm gonna go stand over here. This is stupid, but I feel like I need to get some blocks in while I can.
And stand up for thrall as well.
Don't have any to stand up. I already stood my thralls up.
I hate being 20 seconds in the past. Your entire turn's already over.
Yep. Pretty much. So, I mean, that worked out great. That was just the 3+ and 2 2+. So I'm able to, like, that's what I talked about before. Like, as long as I just need to, I think I need to focus on playing Elfie and just, like, run and get the ball over there. Because I can't really do any cool shit.
I'm not sure if dwarves are actually going to be able to score because it's going to take them too long to actually walk down the pitch.
Yeah, like, that's kind of what I'm counting on, to be honest. And I'm like, oh no, they're... Oh, ow. Oh, wow. He decided to foul. That's really good for me. Because I think I can deal with having less players on... Maybe that's a misclick. No. No.
Hypnotic gaze.
Oh, wow, and that KO'd that dude. That's no good. Here we go. Okay, run away. Vamps. At first I was like, oh, this is, I'm going to have to block my way free. And then I realized, no, I've got agility 4. Like, a bunch of my thralls are KO'd, which is bad. Oh! It's only one. Yay! Look at that. And he is down to 12. No, actually, he's down to 10 because I frenzied. I surfed that guy. So, now we got all our stuff back. Let's see here. Oh, yeah, okay, so he didn't want to foul me. That was a misclick. At least this isn't 40 seconds setting up, which is nice. Well, the question here is, how do I want to position... I think I want to do this. Like...
I'm thinking the Wood Elves might have the best chance now.
Definitely. That's kind of my thinking too. Because they are like normally I wouldn't set it up like this, but I don't think like they're actually gonna like outrun me. And since I only have 3 vampires, I kind of want them to. I want everyone to be able to reach. Like if I just had one on this side, then he could just go hard here, knock this dude down, and then well, shit would get real, I guess. So we'll do that. Now I've got like this vamp in the middle here covering. But yeah, like I think I need to like. I guess it's true like in normal Blood Bowl as well that you do the important things first. But in this, it seems like what you have to do first is actually moving the ball. And if we look at what happened to Quill 18 and Unit Lost in their first game, that I think
Haven't
that was
looked yet.
well. Oh, Blitz. Holy shit, how the fuck do I do this?
So wait, is Quill actually brand new to Blood Bowl?
Yes.
And he decided to start it with 40-second turns?
Yes.
It's a pretty bad idea.
Yes. Okay, check this out. No. Okay, so that's a bit bad. Actually, go over here. And action, bite that dude. And this is gonna hurt, but we'll do it anyways. Oh, almost. So we got like the main plan here was okay. I need to get a vampire through because basically that's what I could do. And if I get a vampire through, I have to get at least another thrall through as well. And I managed to get 2, which was good. And since I've only got like 1 out, I have a full team. Yeah, okay, so Delanish did the smart thing and went for the picked up the ball in time. Unfortunately for him, like well, he does have this player that's free. Oh, and he's thinking too much. Oh, he's passing. Ooh, well, okay, and a reroll. Wow. Okay. I'll be honest, I didn't expect that.
Actually, I'm thinking Skaven might be the best.
Well, the problem is that, like, Skaven is good as well, but Lumen's Skaven team isn't really that well built.
All you need is 4 gut runners. You can run down the entire.
He does have 4 gut runners, but he's got no 2 rerolls and no apothecary.
Yeah, he's.
He got a case of I want everything, which isn't great, and that's him out of turn. Ah, but he managed to KO another one of my. Okay, you get to go over here. No. No. Yes, I would like to. You know what? I think that's it. Okay, my vampires are bunched up now. So I guess that's slightly problematic. But I honestly, like, the reason I did that was because I think it's better for me if the ball is on his side. Because that means he's going to have to try and pick it up again. And if he wants to move it quickly, he's going to have to, well, he's going to have to pass again. And I might have to start using my thralls a bit more, because that's the thing I also don't think my... Well, actually, my opponent isn't really going to expect much, but... like TB and Krendor and a few of the others that I've played before, it will probably expect me to use the vampires a lot. But in cases like that, I should probably go for the... thralls.
I think he didn't move that thrall because he was in case he needed to bite it.
Yep. Now, this is a case where I would love to have more turns. But I don't. I mean, not more turns, but more time. But I don't. So, we are going to do this instead. You get to stand up. Reroll. Think always, like, if the Vamps fail something, reroll that shit and hope it, like, works out. Okay, see? I managed to move all my dudes. Well, and stand them up. But basically, I also think I have to think a lot of what the actual score is. Like, the most important thing for me right now, if I'd been playing like 2 minutes or 4 minutes, I'd want to steal the ball. But especially against dwarves, I think it's actually more important to just stop them, because the thing that's making it hard for me to actually steal the ball is at the same time making it difficult for the dwarves to do anything, because they want to block everyone, and they really don't have, like, they don't have the time for that. Like, there's not enough. Like, right now, they've blocked, like, 4 dudes, I think. 1 die blocks. And so far, they've, well, they've got 5 seconds left. Okay, let's see. Fuck it. Stand up. Stand up. Blitz the shit out of that guy. Make use of that agility. Reroll that shit. Holy shit, he made it. Okay, didn't expect that. But good for him. Go stand up. I can't do anything about anything over here, so I'm done. Yeah, so we stole the ball, turn 6, out of rerolls. But we do have a thrall next to the vampire, so that's good. He's gonna need people to run down there to give assist, and 1 isn't gonna be enough. Let's see, he's got this blocker out of reach, this blitzer. Yeah, so I honestly think, like, me punting it down here was the right move. Especially against dwarves, because they can't really run down to cover. Like, this is going to be, this is going to not be an issue against, alright, Troll Slayer with Dauntless. It's still going to be, at best, a 1 die block. And agility 2. Here we go, let's see. Nope. can go over here. Oh, holy shit. Two thralls KO'd again. Just fine. Alright, I won't badly hurt. Okay, so we're down to 10 dudes. That's a shame. And we haven't knocked any of the dwarfs out, which is hardly surprising. But like...
You're up 2-0.
Yeah, I'm up to 0. And I think, like, if I want to win with this team, that's probably going to be... That's going to be important. Because I need to...
Scoring is important. You heard it here first.
Well, no, I'm saying, like, Vamps are... I'm going to have less players in the second half. So, like...
Unless you're playing rats.
Yeah, well, the first half is going to be more important. Oh, and he's done. Okay, let's keep it again. But, like, that wasn't... And I got through that on a... Ooh, do I want to move stuff? I don't know if I do. Actually, let's... No. Let's move shit around a bit. Okay, like the main problem with Chris is like you're trying to what I have to like switch around is that usually you do have a plan going in. Do have a plan going in, but I have to have it like, and then you look at the situation as it's your turn because I mean stuff's gonna change. Oh, well, balls. Like every. But I have to be even better at deciding on what to do, like, before it's too late. Oh, okay. This is like turn 8, so I can't really do anything. But I mean, I might as well just play it since it's practice. I feel like I can play like it's, you know, it's not the last turn. But in that case, I want to get this guy off the freaking thing too. Okay, so he still has his thing on, which is good to know. Will he after I knock him down? We'll see. Yes, as it turns out. At times like this, I would... Had this not been practice, I would have definitely fouled that dude. Yeah, like, the thing I'm thinking about is, whenever my vampires level up, I am unsure if I should get pro first or not. Because usually, like, I think... with the main show network, I think I got I think I got pro as the second skill, if I remember correctly. But at this point, like, it might be better to get pro, like, first. It's just because more of that reroll goodness, and it means I can reroll like stuff like safe blocks and stuff a bit more. Just because I'm...
It's difficult to say.
Yeah, like it's probably the thing I'm gonna have to wrestle the most with. I don't honestly know what to do with it, but at the same time, like if I get block, then that vampire is a blocker, and it's not that much I need blocking really. I mean, it's really good because he's gonna be really hard to knock down, so it's not bad, but like I might. I'm leaning towards getting pro first.
Look, does really help against like goblins and stuff because then you've got a second guy fights.
That's true. Like, I mean, block isn't bad. Like, it's basically it's block, dodge, or pro, and I'm inclined to get at least one dude with dodge first. Uh,
Basically, you're making a choice between caviar and fine wine.
sure. Let's go with that. But like, I know some people disagree, like that. You shouldn't get pro, or you should get pro later, and they're wrong. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. No, it's not. Like, I really like pro and vampires. It seems to have been working out for me really well, and since they have like a good stat line and not much else, you tend to get like the good. Like, you need blodge on them.
The time it takes to use pro. Hadn't considered
well, here's the thing. Like, I'm pretty sure, unfortunately, like, we might have to, if we can get a vampire to level up, I'll get pro for the next game, and we can definitely find out, because that's important stuff to know, just like the off for a bite. But I think, like, most other pop-ups have their own timer, so I'm hoping it's on its own timer. But we'll see. So I don't think pro actually takes more time, but it might.
It definitely does. You have to click an extra button, and you have to think for like a few seconds.
Yeah, it's well. Here's the thing. I am gonna pretend like I already know. Like, okay, so I'm gonna fail this. What do I want to use? Do I want to use pro? Because I think the thing is, if it's important, you always re-roll first. You always use the reroll first, but sometimes maybe you just want to stand the thrall up and move him around, and you have a thrall next to him. I am probably going to bite the thrall rather than use a reroll, especially in the early turns, because I need the rerolls to score. Like, I need to have them, otherwise it's not safe enough. And in those cases, oh, that's unlucky. Wow. In those cases, you definitely...
You're gonna definitely need pro for when you face Dodger.
Go, go, go. Like... That's an instance where rerolls are really good. And now I can do this. Okay, fine, I'll bite the thrall. Jeez. I shouldn't have done this blitz, by the way, since I have to bite, but... Oh, and it auto selects if there's only one. That's also good to know. And that guy got badly hurt. That's not... What the... That's weird. And the reason that's weird is because... When I practiced before with the humans, I'm pretty sure it always auto-selected one to the left, and now it went to the right. I may have misclicked, but I don't think I did, but I'm like not 100% sure, so we'll see. No, like, I don't think there are any stat increases that the vampires really need. But then again, wow. But then again, on the other hand, like, I would pretty much always get agility 5. Because it's too good to pass up. Basically, it lets you do stuff that's otherwise not impossible, but like, it's, yeah, basically it's too good to not have it. So we'll see. Okay, so that's unfortunate. Need to get rid of this runner. And hypnogaze that guy. Run away. Yes. Ah, yeah, probably should have bitten a dude, actually. I failed in the thing I said I was gonna do, and that's move a thrall down where I want the vampire to be. Now, I mean, luckily for me, like, we've got more dudes around here still, but I didn't follow through on my own plan, because well, 40-second turns. But yeah, like, I wouldn't get strength on vampires, especially not in 40 seconds, but I would get +5 agility, because in cases like, I wouldn't hesitate to pick up in a tackle zone, stuff like that. And also remember that Hypnotic Gaze is an agility roll, and usually I don't want to do that with a vampire if that vampire's in a tackle zone, because it's not reliable, especially not in 40 seconds where everything you do counts. Like, because if you fail a Hypnotic Gaze, you've not only failed a Hypnotic Gaze and wasted your vampire, but you've also wasted a lot of time. Here we go. And we're actually going to stay there, because I am not going to waste a reroll. Not now. Not when I don't have to. And we're going to leave the rest of them lying down. Doubles don't mean much for vampires, no. Like, I can't think of anything on... Let's see, what do they have from the get-go? Agility, strength, and general, so they don't get passing. Like, unfortunately, I can't do much against the stream buffering, because I'm not dropping any frames, so it's on... It's on Twitch's side, unfortunately, which, I mean, still sucks.
You could get dump off on your vampire.
Yeah, I guess you could, actually. It's not too bad, because dump off would be in your opponent's turn, so you actually have your own timer for it. Like, it's not in the 40-second. And I'll be, like, it's probably, like, it's not going to be an early skill, but it's definitely maybe 4 or 5. It's definitely doable. But I think because what was I going to say? Let's go here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it depends on what Twitch server you're actually connected to, rather than all of them being bad. Like, if you're closer to me, or if you're on Stockholm or whatever, it's probably better or easier. What was I talking about? Yeah, dump off is probably a cool thing to have. And most skills that don't require you an active choice, which is, like, why you lose time with the pro. But I think we did just level up a vampire in Maria Lamford here. Yeah, we did. So we got that going for us. So that's a good start. So far, Delonish has had horrible luck with the kickoff rolls, and also with the starting blocks. But to be fair, like, the reason he failed last time was because he did a 1-die block and a dub skull. It's a 1 in 36. Well, it's a 1 in 6 and then a 1 in 6. So, which is 36, but once you got the first one, it's a 1 in 6. Oh no! My thralls keep dying. Misnet game is bad. Like, Because I really want to have 12 of them. Oh, and a KO. That's... Like, at this point, I am feeling pretty comfortable with what I've managed to do here. Dump off plus Bloodlust break this stupid cyanide. It might. I don't think dump off is a Bloodlust roll, though. Because you don't activate the vampire as such. That doesn't... Oh no! What happened to him? He got hurt. And he regened. Phew! Woo! Okay. Yeah, because otherwise, like, I could have made do with a movement 5 vampire, but I wouldn't want to. And a fumbled pass. Moving all the thralls up here. Okay. Let's do it. We have so many rerolls. Yes. I so kinda almost wanna... Actually, we're gonna go stand over here so you can't help with the thrall block. I was so tempted to use both down, but I am not going to. The good news with having like half your thralls knocked down is that well, there's less players to move. Oh, hence the break. Okay, well, let's not get dump off on the vampires then. Don't think it's gonna go that far, but yeah. Seems stupid to try it. Oh, my poor vampire. Like, or rather, this team can probably try and get dump off. Maybe if I get a double on a vamp on the practice team, I will definitely try it. Like, unfortunately, I think this is already the good vampire, if I remember correctly. Yeah, she's already leveled up, unfortunately. So, we're going to run all the way over here. Oh, and both of those dudes are stunned. Yes, pick it up. Woo. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to move these guys back. Because otherwise, they are going to foul my vampire, and I don't really want that. So they're going to have to beat on some thralls instead. Because my vampires are my precious, precious babies. Dump off is like the best skill if you're pro elves and have lots of nerves of steel. Yeah, but who cares if your bull carry gets splits if you have someone much more important? Like, that's, I guess the main problem with dump off is that you don't really want it on someone that already has a bunch of skills. Then on the flip side, if you've got a blodge sidestepper, you might as well get dump off, I guess, if you have enough, like, if you've got all the rest that you need, because it means, oh, there we go, another foul. It means that you can move the ball. But, like, you can't just get dump off. You need to have more dudes. And I did it again. I should have moved the thrall first. Stupid. Like, it wasn't that bad because worst case scenario, I just stole. But I need to, like, I need to remember to move the thralls first. If you have a movement 6 piece and your opponent sets up properly, like, in a certain way, you are supposed to be able to do a one-turn touchdown with pretty much every team. There's I think there's a guide. Well, there's probably one on BB Tactics actually. It's possible, but it's like no. They can't really, like, they don't have, you'd have to push people too many times and too far, and more importantly, like in 40-second turns. No, well, that wasn't a spite foul, guys. That was a legit, like, I don't count that as a spite foul. That's an important, like, that's why I moved the thralls back, so he wouldn't foul, because getting the vampires out are important. And remember, we're playing we're playing a tournament. I mean, it's a league thing, so it's like, if someone managed to get my vampires out, it's going to benefit the rest of the people in the tournament. Because if one of my vampires die, I'm basically just like the Skaven team. If too many other gut runners die early, they're going to have a problem. Well, you have to move 13 squares, and they can move at most 8. So you need 5. Yeah, but it's to vanish. Like. Okay, I'm pretty pleased with the way Bloodlust has turned out, by the way. But I also think it's one of those cases where I don't think I've moved all my vampires every turn either. And that's, like, once again, the 40-second thing, where, like, you have to do the important things first, and vampires have a really good stat line, which means you don't have time to do everything, so it's more important. I think it's, you know what, I can't claim to know too much, like, this early, because this is first team with Vamps, and we're playing against Dwarves, and Dwarves are way slower. Like, I've managed to win because I basically run through their line and then they couldn't do enough. You don't get SPP on fouls.
You should. You should get 1 SPP for a successful foul.
You know what you should get SPP for? Surfing.
You already get the tingly sensation in your heart.
Oh, that's true.
It's just joy. That's nothing. You don't need any further reward.
Okay. Oh, it's my turn 16, so I can't really do it. No. No. Push.
Actually, yeah, fouling. You get 1 SPP for a successful foul and minus 1 SPP for a failure to foul. You can actually lose your skills for fouling. Yeah, seeing how dwarves are playing here, I think Northern Line's pretty screwed.
Oh no. GG. Well, that was a good practice session. I feel like I actually learned a lot. I feel like the second half went better than the first one too. No, I do not want to reroll my winnings. And well, Gilbert Goat Fright. That's weird to say now. It's goat, like Goatfried. I honestly don't think he will. Like, yeah, he's gonna get a bunch of halflings injured, but first of all, let's recap some things. He's not gonna have any rerolls, and there's not gonna be any halflings on the LOS probably, because there's gonna be 3 trees, and then, well, we'll see. Like, the halflings might be able to run away from him.
I guess he does have the troll.
Like,
slayers
there's no
to the
doubt that
troops.
he's going to out-casualty... the... like, the halflings. Halflings are going to get out-casualtied, but I do feel like this is at least a halfling team that's built properly for how they're supposed to run. And not having any, like, rerolls might mean that he can't really, like, handle the ball properly. If he's unlucky, or rolls badly, well, actually, we'll see. Okay. Maria Lamford, you did good. You get pro, so we can test that out.